Here is an integrated learning model of English which presents lessons in one model of learning. You will learn all about mysteries past and present. Then, get to know how to talk about it into language practice. Integrated learning model. Having the lessons of English in one learning model. Mysteries past and present. What are inside? Through watching this video, you will have explanations which present about context of learning, learning map, language focus, and lesson in context. Pay attention to every explanation in this video. In speaking, you will have speaking lesson which practice a dialogue talking about world's mysteries. In writing, you will have a lesson about a paragraph of contrast which explains on how to write any differences about thing. Then, you also learn the steps of writing about a paragraph of contrast. For listening, you will have few practices about world's mysteries which are taken from Workbook Chapter 8. Let's get to know the context of learning which gives you the points to focus on learning. Here is a learning model which presents about mysteries past and present with concern about understanding how to use language focus on passive voice in telling stories as well as giving certainty of the truth. Then, students apply them for practices. Then, take more attention to a learning map which guides you target of learning. Here is a learning map that you should know. Speaking. Telling about mysteries which are unrevealed. Writing. Writing a paragraph of contrast about differences of things. Listening. Comprehend the monologue about world's mysteries. Watch video review which shows you the description of lessons.
World's mysteries which are unrevealed. Do you believe in mystery? In this world, there are many mysteries which are still unrevealed. Many people believe mysterious story, but some others are still in puzzle. Mystery leaves puzzled questions at people. Here are a few world's mysteries. Did you ever hear about unidentified flying objects? This mysterious thing might come from outer space. Many people claimed to see UFO flying at their site then disappearing. They can't get clear physical look about UFO. Up to now, it just leaves people in questions. Then, mysterious circle of huge stones, or called a Stonehenge from England. Many people are wondering why huge stones are placed in circle round, and what are those for? Up to now, no one knows and keeps questioning. Both man and cat, or called Sphinx. Sphinx is a stone statue located in the area of pyramid. It leaves a mystery because the shape of Sphinx resembles both a man and a cat. Also, the Sphinx something mysterious why it stares as the sun climbs up.
Language focus. Passive voice. Listen to the explanation carefully. Let's get to know the language focus on this lesson. To learn about mysteries past and present, you have to know the language focus which learns about the passive voice. What is a passive voice? It is a form of sentence which object is replaced into subject to explain in passive statement. It's formed with to be added with verb 3. For example, active form is: the Inca people built Machu Picchu. Then, the active form transforms into passive voice. Machu Picchu was built by the Inca people. Look at carefully. The object of Machu Picchu is replaced into subject. The verb is added by to be, was, followed with verb 3. It's completed with by, which shows the doer or people who did. You can learn more about the passive voices in the next explanation. Here is lesson in context about passive voice which helps you better understanding. Take a look at the following examples of passive voice in context. 1. Machu Picchu was occupied by the Incan a long time ago. 2. Stonehenge was built by the English ancients for worship. 3. The Bigfoot was not seen in reality. 4. UFO was regarded as a mystery. 5. Sphinx was built in the area of pyramid. 6. The Angkor Wat was built by gods or giants according to the legend. As you can see, the bold prints in sentences are the form of passive voice such as was occupied, was built, was not seen, and another ones.
Here is an interactive dialogue of world mysteries between speaker and you. Listen and speak after the speaker. You speak after the speaker. Do you believe in mystery? So, why do people tell mysterious stories to others? One mystery which stays questions is unidentified flying object. Is it a real or mysterious thing? It could be true. Then, a mystery comes from England. It is Stonehenge. It's a mysterious circle of big stones. People are wondering what the circle stones are used for because Stonehenge looks very puzzling to people. Differently, the next mysterious thing is about a creature with Bigfoot. Some people claimed to see the Bigfoot, and the others are still in doubt. Machu Picchu, the lost city, is located in southern Peru, United States, where the Incan people ever stayed in the high mountains. Today, it just looks the remains of a city with no people living there. Unlike Machu Picchu, there is a mysterious statue of Sphinx. What is it like? No one knows what Sphinx means. It stays mysterious. Anyway, do you have another mysterious thing? That's what mystery means. It could be true or false. Well, I think it's enough talking about mysteries.
Writing lesson. A paragraph of contrast. Listen to explanation carefully. This time, you will have a lesson about a paragraph of contrast. A paragraph of contrast. What is a paragraph of contrast? A paragraph of contrast is a type of paragraph which describes how the same category are different. It means that two different things but it's still in one category. This kind of paragraph shows how differences are developed in one category. For example, for category is about two mysterious temples between Angkor Wat Temple and Prambanan Temple. Then, for differences. Differences can be about places, history, and mysterious things from those two temples. Example topics for paragraph of contrast. 1. Picture writing and alphabet writing. 2. Two family members. 3. Two characters of myths, giant and dragon. 4. Two mysterious temples, Angkor Wat and Prambanan Temple. Take more attention to the features about paragraph of contrast. The features of paragraph of contrast. Here are features of paragraph of contrast. 1. A text concerns with writing differences about two different things in one category. 2. It shows differences of two objects with one category. 3. When writing, it uses transition words such as although, but, however, on the other hand, while, and in contrast. 4. The process of writing needs to be logical differences between two. The structure of a paragraph of contrast. A paragraph of contrast is constructed with three parts of paragraph. A topic sentence. It tells the topic about two different things. B. Supporting sentences. Sentences that develop paragraph which write the differences in one category. C. Concluding sentence. It gives a conclusion of paragraph. Diagram for a paragraph of contrast. 2 mysterious temples between Angkor Wat and Prambanan Temple. The category is about 2 mysterious temples. Then, it goes down to differences. The differences of places. Angkor Wat is located in Cambodia, while Prambanan is located in central Java. The differences of histories. King Khmer Suryawarman for Angkor Wat, but King Rakai Paikatan for Prambanan. The differences of mysterious things. According to legend, Angkor Wat was built by God, while Prambanan was built by supernatural genie.
Unit 8. Mysteries, Past and Present. Page 85. Exercise 1. Listen to the song. Answer the questions.
The world is full of mysteries. It's such an exciting place. Could unidentified flying objects really come from outer space? And who carved the statues of Rapa Nui and placed them in a tidy row? Does a monster named Nessie really live in Loch Ness? And if not, what do the photos show? And what of mysterious Stonehenge? That circle of massive stones? What happened in the Yucatan, where whales hold ancient bones? If Atlantis existed as Plato said, where is that city beneath the sea? And does Bigfoot the Yeti really roam around? That would be something to see. In the ancient city of Machu Picchu, where did its people go? The world has got so many mysteries, whose secrets we love to know.
Page 91. Exercise 11. Listen. Complete the sentences.
What is dowsing, and why is it still a mystery? Dowsing is an ancient art, and the people who practice it are called dowsers. Dowsers look for substances hidden in the ground, such as water, minerals, metals, or oil. They usually walk slowly across the ground with a stick of some sort in their hands. The movements of the stick tell the dowsers where something is buried underground, and sometimes even the depth it is buried. In the past, dowsers used forked branches from fruit or nut trees, and some still do. A few dowsers didn't even walk over ground, but instead used a pendulum suspended over a map of the location. But today, dowsers are just as likely to use an L-shaped piece of coat hanger or copper wire. How does dowsing work? We're still not sure. Some people think the sticks are reacting to places where the Earth's magnetic field changed. Others think that the buried substances give off specific vibrations, which in turn affect the muscles of the dowser, causing movement of the stick or pendulum. And a few people think the sticks or pendulums amplify any mental or physical sensitivities the dowsers may have. One famous dowser from England, Miss Evelyn Penrose, was successful around 80% of the time. She described different sensations according to the substance she was looking for. The presence of silver made her skin itch, and the presence of tin made her feel suddenly excited and happy.